Hi, and welcome back to another First Friday activity video. This month we read, "We are all connected, caring for each other and our earth." This month is April and we are celebrating Earth Day together. And we have to learn how to take care of each other, the earth that we live on, and since we are all connected, we have to figure out what our part is. Now, children love to learn through visuals. As we've talked about in other episodes that we've had here, children think in pictures. So in order for them to take care of something, they need to know what that something looks like. So we are going to be doing replicas of the earth in multiple different ways, depending on the ability level of the children in your care. Okay, so Ebony and I are going to take you through these different ways to do it. We do want you to be mindful to protect the areas in your care. We don't have any real children around over here. We're going to be depicting the children today. So you just want to make sure you cover your area with butcher paper or something to keep your spaces safe. Okay, you're also going to want to remember to supervise the children at all times. We have some items out here that can be choking hazards for young children, so you do want to make sure that you are supervising them 100% of the time. All right, we also have adult scissors because I'm an adult, but when you're doing this with your children in your care, those who are able to use scissors, we want them to use child-friendly, safe scissors for their care. All right, okay, Miss Ebony, let's see what do we have here and how are we going to do this?
Okay, so I am a child who has not yet been exposed to cutting. So I'm going to use, I still want to make my earth and it's round. So I grabbed a coffee filter to resemble the same shape.
Okay.
But sometimes a coffee filter is a little bendy. So I'm just going to go ahead and roll some tape, and we're going to add it right along the edges of our coffee filter. So I'm going to tape this down into the box. As so, and it doesn't have to be perfect. Remember, you're working with children and the outcome is more so important than the perfection, right? Okay, so now that I have it all taped in, I'm going to tape it down in my box nice and flat. Okay, so other ways, like we said, taking care of our earth, we can also recycle. So I just used an old marker box to put my coffee filter in. So when I roll around, you'll see how fun it is. So next, I'm going to grab my paint. I'm going to start with green, and I'm just going to put a few dollops of paint onto my coffee filter.
And we chose green and blue because if you look at a depiction of the earth zoomed out, it's mostly water and grass, so the children are going to see that it's blue and green, and it really will just depict the colors on the earth.
And now, I'm going to shake it up. And if I can, you can just shake and roll. Sometimes you can get a partner and connect and work together and shake and roll together. And as you move it around, look at that. All of the colors connected and blended together, and this is my earth.
So I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate for a little bit more of an older child or a child who has had more exposure with scissors. Now I have a piece of paper and a bowl. I'm going to place it down in here. I'm going to take a writing utensil. I chose a chubby crayon here, and I'm going to trace the outside of it, creating a circle. And as I'm going to move this here now, I'm going to take these would be child-friendly scissors, but since I'm an adult, I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to practice cutting around the side over here. Now, as I'm a child, this circle does not have to be perfect because this is representing process art, not product art. We're not worrying if a child did it not perfect. It's actually even better if they didn't. So here is my circle. I'm going to take the rest of the paper here, and I'm going to remember to throw that in the trash because I'm taking care of the earth. I'm going to go ahead and put my circle down in the middle here. And now I'm going to get 2 pieces of tape just to secure the bottom and stick it down as a way to anchor the paper down. And now I'm going to do just as Miss Ebony did, but I'm going to add a little bit more paint. I'm going to add some bigger dollops of paint here because I'm curious to see how it works
as I mix them around and they overlap together. So there we go. Now I have these rocks here that we've collected before with a group of children, so I'm just going to use these rocks to put on here, and I'm gonna do just the same as you did.
Shake it up.
I'm gonna shake it up. Now mine has a lot more paint.
But this is a good way to experiment with the children as well, to see what objects moved easier, what flowed, what rolled, what didn't work.
All right. Whew, I'm gonna shake this down, and then when I pick it up, there's my earth
It's beautiful. I
ready to go. So I'm gonna lay this back in here. And in the story, it talked about the earth being where all of us live, right? Humans, we live here on this earth, so we not just have to take care of the earth, but take care of one another too. And so as we're talking with children, we did in the reading video, we asked them, in what ways do you take care of the people that you love or the earth that we live in? And so it'd be great to take something and dictate as children and mark exactly what it is that they say to make this commitment, so you can put them around your areas and show how we are all connected, and here's all the commitments that we are making. So I'm gonna remember, just like I told the children before, if this is trash,
I'm gonna throw it away.
in the trash can.
And I already have my commitment, which is I said I will throw my trash away. And you can just hang that up, and like you said, and just be a reminder of how we are all connected and working together to keep our earth safe and beautiful and clean.
Yes. So happy Earth Day this month to everyone here. Thank you so much for being with us today. We hope that you try this activity out, have those meaningful discussions with the children in your care, and if you feel like you're ready to take some pictures and videos, you can always click on the link below and send them to us. We'd love to see not just what art children are making, but what commitments they're all making to take care of this earth. We have creatures here, we have humans here, and we have to make sure that the earth is safe to live later on for people who come after us.
Well, thank you so much for joining us again on another First Friday activity, and we'll see you all again next time.
Bye-bye.